Diet Colas are famously artificially sweetened. So to stick with that theme, I asked artificial intelligence to generate some jokes about Diet Cola. Let's see how that went. Why did the Diet Cola break up with its partner?
I don't know.
Because it said, "I need some space. You're just so bubbly for me." Why did the Diet Cola go to therapy?
Why?
Because it had too many issues with commitment. Every time it said, "I'm in a can," it couldn't stick to it. So that doesn't even make sense.
Wow.
It doesn't make any sense. Chat GPT.
The future. It's the
Okay.
future.
They're coming for your jobs. Why did the Diet Coke refuse to join the party?
Can't even imagine.
Because it heard there would be a lot of heavy drinkers and it didn't want to be judged for its light choices. Last one. Why was the Diet Coke always the life of the party?
Why?
Because it knew how to pop into conversation without adding any calories.
It's almost passable. It's almost passable. It's close. That was the closest one.
Welcome to Questionable Taste. I again am Brandon. This is Brian. He's my brother. He's joining us today. And today, we are talking about Diet Colas. Now, this is a very special episode. Before, we pit two things up against each other, our store brand and our name brand. Today, we're getting three things. So we've got our Diet Coke. We've got Diet Sam's Cola from Walmart. And then we're throwing in Diet Shasta, the Proto-Fago, I'd call it. I don't know. Very cheap brand of soda that may or may not be in your area. But we're going to be throwing that in
You
there
know,
too.
it's kind of a store brand in its own right. Just because I don't know if it is where you live, but around us and all the locally owned grocery stores, that is the store brand. That's the cheap stuff.
It is the cheap, and I couldn't find it at Walmart.
It's not at Walmart.
It's not at Walmart. I had to go to a second grocery store to find the Shasta. So to introduce ourselves and you to our competitors today, we're going to play a little game of two truths and a lie. So I'm going to be giving Bri two truths and a lie, and he's going to have to guess which one is it. We're going to start
Let's go.
with our challenger, Diet Sam's. Okay, here we go. Here is fact number one.
Okay.
Diet Sam's is made by Refresco, a company that also makes Prime, Ocean Spray, and Welch's Juice.
All right.
Fact number two. In the Seinfeld episode, The Alternate Side, George can be seen drinking a can of Diet Sam's. Number three. Sam's is a caffeine lightweight with 12.7 milligrams of caffeine per 12 ounces, whereas Diet Coke has 46.3 milligrams of caffeine per 12 ounces. Two truths and a lie.
Well, I grew up watching Seinfeld, but I honestly do not remember random scenes, and it's been a number of years. I can totally see Walmart cheaping out on the caffeine, and as far as manufacturers, yeah, that's how the store brand game kind of runs. So I'm going to say the Seinfeld thing is a lie, the other thing are true.
Very good guess. That is correct. George in that episode is seen drinking a Shasta.
I just finger gunned.
It's a Shasta.
It's a national brand.
It is. It
Right.
is. Okay, two truths and a lie, Shasta. Fact number one. Shasta got its name from Shasta the Liger, a hybrid lion-tiger from Utah's Hogle Zoo that is now stuffed and displayed at BYU's Monte L. Bean Museum.
That's the lie.
Fact number two. Shasta started in 1889 but didn't start selling flavored soda until the 1920s. Fact number three. Shasta's first flavored soda was ginger ale.
I'm still sticking with one. That sounds bogus.
You are correct.
2 for 2.
Named after Mount Shasta in California. Okay. Diet Coke. 1. A can of regular Coke floats in water while a can of Diet Coke will sink. Fact number 2. Diet Coke is objectively better than Diet Pepsi. 3. Diet Coke contains phenylalanine, which can cause brain damage and seizures in people with a condition called PKU.
Now, you may not have this on your card, but number 2 is false. Completely false.
Incorrect.
False.
Incorrect. Do you want to take a second guess?
It's 1.
Yes. Because
But
of
it's 2.
because of sugar compared to aspartame, which sweetens Diet Coke. Diet Coke actually floats in water in a can. If you throw a can in water, and then the regular Coke will sink. Now we're gonna move on to the tasting. Now we've got 3 cups here. We got our blue cup, we have our green cup, and we have our purple cup. Thank you for IKEA. They're not sponsors, but these are their cups. And we're going to taste each one, and we're going to guess which one is the Diet Coke, which one is the Sam's Diet Cola, and which one's the Diet Shasta. And we're also going to pick which one's our favorite. And if it turns out that Shasta or Sam's is better than the Diet Coke, they enter what we call the Hall of Champions, where all the best stuff goes if it beats the name brand. So,
Now,
Bri, which one do you want to start with?
let's just start with the blue.
Okay.
Now, before we start, let me just say
Okay.
that I'm not an expert in a lot of things. However, I have had a lot of Diet Coke and a lot of Shasta.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm going to be able to at least nail the Shasta.
Okay.
And then the odd one out is going to be the Sam's Cola. The one that I feel like is going to be the weirdest, off-putting taste is probably going to be the Sam's.
Okay.
I'm just going to put that out there to start with.
Okay.
We'll see if I
We'll start with blue.
get a sniff.
Cheers. This one's definitely not Diet Coke, I can tell you that.
I
Okay.
think that might be the Shasta. We'll see.
Cleanse the palate. We're gonna drink green next. This one's the Diet Coke. Well, I'm not gonna definitively say yet.
Ooh, okay. Purple.
Purple.
This has got me all tied up because now
Okay.
I'm like absolutely not sure.
Green's my Diet Coke.
I think this is the Sam's.
I have zero experience with Sam's or with Shasta, so I mean it's a toss-up for me between these. I'm pretty sure green's Diet Coke though.
Double fist these.
I have no idea. No,
Okay.
I'm like, okay, is green the Diet Coke?
I am fairly certain. I'm going to stick with that. I'm fairly certain this is the Shasta.
Okay.
Fairly certain.
So the blue does kind of have like a Dr. Peppery twang to it.
It does. It also has surprisingly the most body.
Okay.
Like these, both of these are tasting a bit thin.
Here's the thing, okay? You got to think of this.
Okay.
Sam's has a very low caffeine content. I don't know the caffeine content of Shasta, right? So my knee-jerk reaction to say the sweetest thing is going to have the least caffeine in it because you don't have that bitter caffeine taste covering it up.
Ah, that's a good point. But it would be the blue, wouldn't it?
So I'm going to say blue is Sam's, purple is Shasta, green is Diet Coke.
I'm going to say this is Coke.
Okay, green Coke.
Green Coke. This is the Sam's.
Purple Sam's.
And blue is the Shasta.
Okay, so we agree on green being Coke. We differ on the other two.
Okay.
My blue is Sam's. My purple is Shasta. Which one's your favorite?
I think it's the blue.
You think it's the blue?
The blue has, like I said, has the most
Now
body.
it has to be unanimous to enter the Hall of Champions, and I'm gonna disagree. I like the green the most.
Ugh.
The blue is oppressively flavored. Like I can't drink a lot of it, and I like to drink a lot of Diet Coke when I drink.
This
Diet
is like water.
No.
This is slightly flavored water.
All right, ready for the results?
Sure,
Drum
let's
roll.
go.
The green Diet Coke, bottoms up.
Garbage. This stuff's garbage.
The blue Diet Shasta.
Yeah.
Got it. And then the purple Diet Sam's.
You know what? I'm not mad at the Diet Sam's.
You know, Diet
Okay.
Sam's, not that bad. Not that bad. If you needed to show up at a place with a Diet Cola drink, you wouldn't be going wrong by going with Diet Sam's unless people were looking for caffeine, which, you know, there's not a lot in there. But it tastes fine. Diet Coke, in my opinion, is the king and ever will be. Diet Shasta, bit too much.
Two things about the Diet Shasta. One is Diet Shasta is only sweetened with sucralose. There's no aspartame at all in Diet Shasta or any of Shasta's diet drinks, which is why they maintain this weird cult following.
Yeah.
And two, I've long held that the Diet Shasta would really only hold up in a vacuum. Like if that was the only thing you had, it would do. But when put up against Diet Coke, like it wouldn't hold up.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say I was completely wrong on that one.
Okay.
This stuff's the bomb. And that stuff's watery, just mess.
No accounting for taste. Everybody's opinions are different. But there we go. That's the Diet Cola. That's the Cola Wars right there. Now, the last part, before we go out, anything you'd like to plug? Anything you've watched, seen recently that you like to just to get out there? It could be anything.
Let me plug Fantasy and Science Fiction magazine. It's one of the few print short story science fiction fantasy magazines left out there.
Okay.
And they do a bang up job. It comes out kind of like a paperback where the rest are like printed on tissue paper.
Oh.
So I know this last issue from April, March, straight banger so far. Go pick it up. Support writers and support a dying medium.
Okay, awesome. For me, we recently went and saw Dune. Now this is going to come out a couple months after Dune's been out, but Dune 2. But if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it. It's a really good movie. Didn't like it as much as the first, but I still liked it quite a bit. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this in the future. Also, in the comments, if you want to see any particular thing done on the show that you'd like to see done, put it in the comments and we'll work to get that going for you and get some viewer suggestions on here.
Better this way.
All right. Well, thanks. See you later.